And Then They Did It by LordSkelzor. One day, Rainbow Dash was chilling in the clouds and stuff when all of a sudden she got crashed into. It was Derpy. She had a letter for her or something, so she gave the letter to Dash and said, "Pinky told me to give this to you." But Dash wasn't paying attention because Derpy was all sexy and stuff, so Dash was like, "Hey retard, wanna do it?" Then Derpy blushed, and then they did it. So Rainbow Dash set out to see Pinky. She was out flying that shit when she heard a voice say, "Hey dweeb, I bet you thought you'd never see me again." It was Gilda, who was still PMSing over the party where she looked like a spastic child on account of the pranks. Dash was all like, "Oh hi Gilda, sorry about making you look butt-fucking retarded in front of Ponyville." And then Gilda said, "Speaking of butt-fucking." And then Gilda put on a strap-on. Dash smiled and said, "I'm gonna fuck you so hard you'll turn into KFC." And then they did it. So after Dash had butt-fucked the secret herbs and spices out of Gilda, she left to finally go see Pinky. Dash arrived at the house of Pinkie Pie with the letter she had received and knocked on the door. "Hey, Gaytard, I got the letter you sent me," she yelled through the door. Pinky opened the door and looked at Dash. Dash looked at the pink sexy spaz in front of her and asked, "Why do you want me here, you fucktard?" Pinky smiled and gestured for Dash to enter the house. Dash groaned and walked in. Pinky hugged Dash and said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here because I need your help with something." Dash rolled her eyes and said, "What do you need my help with now?" The smiling pink coke fiend bounced up and down and yelled, "I need you to help me decorate my room, make it look super fantabulous and pretty." Rainbow Dash face-hoofed and grumbled, "Alright, but if I help you with this, will you stop asking me to do stupid shit with you?" Pinkie Pie smiled. "Cross my heart and hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye," she stated like a freshly lobotomized wacko. So Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie went up to Pinky's room, but she didn't see that coming. As Dash helped Pinky add lots of gay shit to her wall, she couldn't help but notice Pinky's ass waggling back and forth, and gave Dash a wing boner. Pinky saw that Dash had a wing boner and blushed. "Dash, are you thinking of dirty things again?" Pinky asked. Dash was all like, "You bet your waggling pink ass I am." And Pinky was like, "I was thinking of dirty things too," and she smiled. Dash smiled back at Pinky, and then Pinky gasped and ran into her wardrobe. "Hey Dash, do you remember that outfit I wore in Appaloosa?" "Are you kidding?" Dash exclaimed. "I clopped to that shit nightly." Dash said with a grin. Then out of fucking nowhere, Pinky appeared, and she was totally wearing that whore outfit from that one time in Appaloosa. And then they did it. Twice! The next day, Rainbow Dash found out she was pregnant with Pinkie Pie's baby, so they got married and shit. And then 9 months later, Dash gave birth to a little baby girl Pegasus, and they named it Shia LaBeouf. The end!